Hello and welcome to Captain's Log. I am Captain Blue Rogue, and down here is my co-host Log. And since Log is literally a piece of wood, we have my good friend Frog here, who acts as Log's interpreter. Excuse me. Uh, You may be wondering why I am shaven, and that's because, well, the why I love it today is about Bluey, and my Halloween costume was it was a costume from Bluey. So I'll talk more about Bluey later, but let's see, is there a good way for me to do this? Hi, Cloud, where are you? Okay, so yeah, oh no, is this sort of by date or, oh, it's sort of by, uh, alright, so, okay, how I add display, or window capture, haha. There we go, that's good enough. So, and then the audio is all the way up. So this was my Halloween costume. I was uh, Bingo, and
Sure thing, babe.
yeah, that was me. The full thing. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Window capture. Oh, because it hadn't actually opened, maybe. Why? Why you not work? That's weird. Open with Photos Legacy. Jeez. It's I don't know why it's being so hard to just show an image. Why can I not just? How do I? Okay. View grid lines. Fine. Jeez, I'll take it all the way to Microsoft Paint. Why does this not work? Oh, it only worked once?
Daddy, it was happy.
But it's not showing it anywhere. Whatever. I guess I can't show the image of. This is so frustrating. It will not let me show. It'll let me play the video, but it won't let me show a photo. That's so bizarre. Anyway, yeah. So I was sure thing, babe. Bingo for Halloween, and Cupcake, you were Mickey Mouse. It's a little super Mickey. You were Mickey Mouse, and you wore a cape, and you, to my knowledge, you picked that costume out of the two options, which was the better option. The other one, it was far too warm trick or treating for any of that. I thought I deleted that. Anyway, so weekly overview. Well, let's get straight to it with the theme song of Captain's Log. But that's why I shaved, because I needed to do a glue on the fake mustache. And by glue, I mean use the sticky adhesive that, did not last the night because I had to talk, and when something's glued to your, or just stuck to your face, talking slowly unsticks it. Anyway. Got all fancy there for the end of that, yo. Yeah. Dr. Bio, believe it. Yeah, that's my nerd showing through. Anyway, so weekly overview. Yeah. A week ago was my dad's birthday. That's right. What has happened since then? I was attacked by a dog today. They bit me. Animal control had to take it away. I'm fine. Apparently, it's up to date on all its stuff, but like well, it's behind on rabies, but it's domesticated animal, so I'm not too worried about it. Getting rabies. I mean, I cleaned it out shortly after it happened and put the band-aid on, so it should be fine, but we'll have a split spot. Bob's your uncle. What not? I don't know. That was today. This week has been mostly about this. This has been a weird week. Yeah, cause I had Sunday and Monday off, and then Yeah, we went hiking Sunday, and then Monday, Cake was just feeling awful, and we didn't do anything. And I've just been working every day since, and it's work, and come home and try to get something done in Final Fantasy, but yeah, I've done great on the chores and stuff, and less good on the personal, and just yeah, it's been one of those weeks. And I feel like every week is one of those weeks. Like we haven't gotten to goals yet, but and I know goals is like one of the last things, but I only got to practice instruments once this week, and obviously Halloween doesn't count. That's Halloween. Like nothing was happening that day, and least of all streaming. 100%. That wasn't happening. So yeah. Oh, duh. That's what we did. So Tuesday Cake had work. Oh, she taught. And then after dinner, we hollowed out the pumpkins. And Wednesday, I didn't know that Cake had to go to rehearsal, so I had to do a bunch of chores. My whole evening was spent, doing chores, and then we eventually got Cupcake to carve his jack-o'-lantern, and he finished it shortly before Cake got home. And it was really cool because I let him design it, and I just followed his instructions. I was like, okay, we're gonna start with the eyes. What shape do you want the eyes? Do you want triangles? Yes, triangles. Perfect. Triangle eyes. Without me even asking. The next thing he says is nose. Do I have a smart 2.5-year-old or what? Like, it just. I ask, okay, so what do you want the mouth? Do you want the mouth smiling or scary or what? He's like smiling, and so and I start off, with a permanent marker, but hadn't even cut anything, just drawing it, and I get halfway through the top of the smile. He's like teeth, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I grab the rubbing alcohol, and I grab a paper towel, and I scrub away a little bit of the permanent marker, and we give it 2 top teeth, and then I do the bottom with 3 bottom teeth, and the basic jack-o'-lantern. But the point is, I got my toddler to instruct me on how he wanted it to look, and I can proudly say that my son designed his own pumpkin this year. I just helped him actually draw the face, because straight lines, and I wasn't gonna hand a 2.5-year-old a permanent marker. Yeah, we had to buy more rubbing alcohol because he's gotten a hold of the dry erase markers without us knowing about it a few times already. Yeah, Cupcake. You don't always stay on the board. Sometimes you move onto the floor. Or the one day it was the board and Cake had just gone downstairs to get more diapers or get his clothes or something. And she comes upstairs, and I think I was in the bathroom or showering or something. And he's Cupcake. You've colored the board. Only blue. You got the marker down. You colored the blue on the board, the floor, like all over the floor on the board. And all over yourself. your belly, your diaper, your back, your feet, like even after bathing you the night. Well, we went over to you with some rubbing alcohol, and that wasn't good enough. Even after the bath, there was still a little bit left. It's like, jeez, dude. Oh, kids. Luckily, he hasn't gone crazy with the crayons yet. So, but yeah, don't. I think that was last week actually, but forgot to mention it in the overview. Um. Oh, bugger. What did I? My why I love it last week. It was about. Oh, Monty Python and the Holy Grail because of my dad. So before I move on, I want to. In fact, I'm gonna. You're. I'm bouncing to why I love it, and then I'll bounce back. Why I love it. It's just to bounce back to last week. Something I thought about after the fact. So from a very early age, like I'm talking like maybe within the first few months of Cupcake, you being home, I started during diaper change, just going nee, nee, and then he started doing it back at me. And it's just grown and grown and grown, and now it's like it was the and Cake doesn't know enough of it to do that one, so she just goes to Foamy the Squirrel, which bizarre early internet flash animation YouTube stuff. Man, the internet was so weird back when it was young. I loved it. We can go bitchy bitchy potato. So he would do that back. But then I started doing more of, we are the keepers. We are the knights of Saint Ni. We are the keepers of the sacred words. Ni, ping, and ni, woo. And so sometimes he'll just come up to me and be like, Daddy, we are the knights of Saint Ni. He wants me to do that whole thing. And it's just, if if my dad were still here, he would be so happy. But cause he introduced me to Monty Python at the perfect time, because I mean it was right around the time I was in high school. Oh, yeah, I was in high school, and then it was about that time that people started quoting it, and I don't know, it was like the Holy Grail VHS or DVD release or whatnot, but really started taking a second life, at least for my generation. Anyway, I'm gonna hop back to the weekly overview. Even though I think the weekly overview is over, since it was Halloween, and then yesterday was I don't know what I did yesterday. Oh yeah, Cake was incapacitated with a migraine yesterday. That was fun. Oh, and on top of that, Cupcake, you passed out. Like we did trick or treating on Halloween, and we were gonna hit up our neighbor. We didn't grab my grandpa's neighborhood, and we were gonna hit up our neighborhood, and then you fell asleep in the car on the way home, like completely dead to the world asleep. And so yeah, we laid you down in your bed, and of course, you know, we enjoy the rest of our evening and go to bed early ourselves, and then apparently you woke up and kept mommy up for hours. So yeah, that's why Kate wasn't feeling great yesterday. Then today was her first day at her new job, which we know she will have at least through this theater season, which that's cool. It really, the circumstances of her getting the position are unfortunate. Because it's someone she's worked with, who she's stepping in to fill the position for, who has a pretty serious medical diagnosis, and I'm hoping for I'm hoping the best for them, but it's yeah, it's one of those situations. It's like I I hope that he gets better, but also he just, you know, doesn't come back to the position and enjoys the time. You know, like, you've got life. Do it. More Mickey. Here we go. In the treasure. You want any of these animal crackers or no? Yeah. Yeah, Cupcake's getting the animal cracker. Alright, my Doctor Who pajama pants. Oh yeah, baby. Shut up, baby, I know it. That's a Bender line. Alright. Watching, playing, doing. Boom! I've been playing Pizza Quest on my VM2. Ooh, that reminds me. I'm apparently on the cutting edge. I have been playing a bunch of Pokemon Go. But the Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket did come out. And I just realized that. Oh, good. The timer keeps going and maxes out at 2 packs. So, yeah, I can open some booster. Oh, actually. Ooh. Where's that program? My desktop has officially become too cluttered. Jeez. There it is. Alright, so... So, we've got my, we've got the Pokemon trading card game here. Oh, what is this? Pack point exchange. What? Hold on, what is pack point exchange? This was not supposed to be in the live show. I'm sorry. I was just talking about games I was playing, but like I literally just started playing this game, so I'm like learning about stuff. Ah, cool. I've been going with the Mewtwo ones, so yeah, basically you pick a pack style and then they give you a whole bunch of different ones to choose from, just like if you went to a store. You pick one. And you open it. Okay, I got a dragon here. And a Ralts. And a Farfetch. And an Arbok. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my god, that's 49 cards. Ugh. Ooh, I got That's pretty nice. Okay. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, and there's also the Wonder Pack. Ooh. Oh, so this is every hour that I get a chance. Okay. So there's a Wonder Pick event going on now. The goal is to try to get the Meowth card, which, well, the Meowth or Chansey card. Oh, I would have failed with the other card I was looking at. But you can also go through and, yeah, based on what kind of deck you're trying to make. It's definitely pretty interesting. I'll give it that. Obviously, I only have 49 cards out of the 50 that I would need to make an event, or event is down there. A deck. I need 50 cards to make a deck. So there's nothing I can do in regards to it now, but it's definitely a cool thing. Playing it a little bit, not a lot even, just a little bit. Well, I'm glad that worked. Oh, I could have. No, I didn't want all my photos popping up. No, I could have. Whatever. I could just screen share things from my phone in the future. Yeah. Anyway, so playing Future Quest, Pokemon Go, the Halloween event. Just farming a bunch of Ghastly and Gengar candy, or Dynamax Ghastly to evolve into Gengar and get super moves and stuff. I've got 3 good. Well, I need to trade I need to trade a Honcho with Cake to save candy. But yeah. Anyway, I did not do a Reservoir game this week because it was Halloween, and obviously people are busy on Halloween, myself included. It's what it is, you know. You do what you need to do. I said, but it's true. Anyway, this is let's get to the meat and potatoes of what this whole what this whole thing is gonna be, because we officially got 3 days until the big one. Which big one, you ask? Well, find out in Politipop Theater. Hi Frog, hi Log, how you doing today? You doing alright?
Well, quite frankly, I've been better, but yeah, given the state of the world, it feels like every second I've been better, than the second before. Uh, the world's in a sad state, and if you haven't noticed, we have two major candidates who support funding and continuing to fund and arm a genocide, and that's kind of messed up and not right, and yeah, if you don't live in a swing state, like I would strongly urge people to just, in that case, vote your conscience, because voting for bombing babies in incubators and civilians in hospitals is kind of unconscionable and quite frankly deplorable and disgusting. But I mean, I'm just a frog on a well, this is all coming from this guy right here. So I'm just the interpreter for Log. If you have any problems with what I say or my opinions, well, I I guess you'll need to also take to the stump.
That was the I'm not sure if I'm impressed or disappointed in that pun. That was that your work or was that Logs?
Yeah, it was about 50-50. You know, much of our shtick.
Are you kidding me right now? Like we're trying to have a serious political discussion, and you were just talking about the ongoing genocide, the state of Israel and Bibi Netanyahu are carrying out with American tax dollars, and both major candidates running for the highest office in the country to be commander in chief, and could stop the thing by following the laws that are in place in our own country and on the world forum at large. Like we 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 could be doing better, and you're over here making puns. Seriously? Like you just went from point A to point B just like that? Like
Well, what can I say? You know, I really hop from one subject to another.
Okay. And this, this is the best part about not scripting. This is I had no idea that this was going to go this way. But I really like where this is going, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, considering how awful I feel about the state of the country. Uh, hey, buddy. Here, up in town. I'm gonna be real, because I just okay, you walked over. Mickey's still on, and you walked over, and you got on your stool, and you just started eating some of your chocolate and little crackers, and you looked at me, and we are we're at a point that I I don't know how we got here. I honestly, and I've followed the political discussion, and I know the details, and I still cannot understand how we got to the point where neither party can just say, hey, let's stop supporting someone who is carrying out the same things that the state that he is in charge of was founded on making sure never happen again. Like, and I look at my son, my beautiful son, the light of my world, and I think about the people there who those lights have been snuffed out, or those lights have been left with no one to help them grow and flourish. Those lights have been left cracked and broken and pieces, and I I can't vote for Trump or Harris. I can't vote for genocide. I can't vote for supporting the same broken two-party BS system that corporations run. I can't do it anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. Like, and the Democrats funding ads bashing Jill Stein. You know what? Instead of bashing her, maybe take up some of her freaking policies. Maybe do something that people want you to do. Maybe actually make some changes in the country for once instead of just BSing and hoping being half a step better than the other side will be good enough to win. Because that's how you lost in 2016, Democrats. You screwed Bernie in the convention, and it cost you the election because Hillary was awful. Trump was awful. Biden's been awful. Kamala's gonna be awful. Trump's still awful. All of them are just awful. You've got the Obamas out there living comfortably with their Netflix deals, going out and voter shaming young black men. Like, no. I'm tired of seeing it, and it's disgusting. It's insulting to so many people who, you tell them don't complain, vote, but only vote for us. No, it's one way or the other. Either you tell them to vote and you live with the consequences, or you shut the hell up. Thanks, Obama. You helped us get here. Because you were the one who started putting kids in cages and separating families. You were the one who exacerbated the stuff in Syria. Like, Obama, you can just shut up. You can shut up. Hillary can shut up. Bush can shut up. Biden can just, well, he's ready to keel over at any second. If Trump wins, Carter's gonna die of a heart attack. But it's I've had it with the system. Like, I'm a cis white male. I'm a homeowner, but like this election and having a son who is a preemie who spent the first 2.5 weeks of his life on this earth in an incubator, that has made me a single issue voter on the genocide. And nothing's gonna change my freaking mind. Because I love my kid, and I can't imagine the terror and heartbreak that whole population is going through. My heart aches for the Palestinians. Happened on October 7th? Yeah, it's terrible. But everything that followed was just unconscionable. And it's been over a year. And now you expect me to vote for a candidate who supports it? F off. Democrats, Republicans, F off. There's your political theater. Why I love it. Bluey. Okay, so didn't see that transition coming that fast, did you? This cartoon dog, I love Bluey so much, and one of the things that my wife's best friend told us earlier on, because her little girl was also early. Wait, Cupcake was actually born on her due date, which was weird because Cupcake was early. But she was really, really early. But she said that you were gonna love Louis, and once Cupcake moved past the early Miss Rachel stuff and whatnot, we kickstarted Louis, and then I started Louis, and immediately fell in love. Like I have been listening. I pick up podcasts and I will just binge them until I'm all caught up, and then the podcast just sort of falls off the face of the planet and ends one day or keeps going. Which, or it's like cartoons that curse, which they come and they do like 3 episodes and be like, yeah, we got the new format coming, it's gonna be great, and then they just vanish again for like 6 months. And it's happened like 2 or 3 times now. It's like, are you guys doing anything or not? Like, I know you got your own YouTube channels, but anyway, Bluey. So the Gotta Be Done podcast I found out about thanks to I was looking for confirmation after watching The Sign, which great special and uh quote unquote to season 3 because it was sort of promoted as the end and then surprise came. Um but it just motivates me so much to try to be more creative when playing with my son, and it's so wholesome. And listening to, you know, the girls that gotta be done go into detail about it. It's the same reason I love the Oh Yeah podcast. Before that just abruptly ended when one of the two co uh, creators. I think her mom entered hospice, and then shortly after, just well, a couple months after the podcast, just sort of stopped getting updated. So I don't think that's gonna come back, even with King of the Hill coming back, which makes me sad because it was so fun. New episode of Mickey. Hold on. What, Mickey? Come on, Mickey. I'm almost done, dude. Don't worry. I don't really have a performance today. I kind of used it all talking about being against genocide. So yeah, I like when podcasts and YouTube stuff go and do deep dives. I very much enjoy that, especially with Bluey and the classical music. Oh,
Daddy, I do a castle.
you hear what?
Castle.
You hear a crasher? I have no idea what you're saying, bud. Um. Um. It's so wholesome, and it portrays life in as a parent in such a realistic way. Just the fact that the back of your car will be a mess. Actually, my car hasn't been too bad, but he's not usually in my car, and Cake's car was a mess long before we had a child. I didn't say that. That's fine. Yeah, we've got a great love for what Bluey is done as far as opening our mind to how we can engage with our child. Because some of the games are just brilliant. The messages are great. And it's got that and I'm finding more and more shows doing this, but the same thing that shows like Futurama or Steven Universe or One Piece or other uh, great shows with fantastic writing do, and just pull your heartstrings until you're just crying. And half the time it's just tears of not tears of sorrow, but just tears of being so moved by the love, like the love that you see present on screen with animated dogs is enough to move a grown cis male to tears. Like, and that's coming from Australia. Like, it makes you think about how just what kind of garbage we've got. Garbage like Paw Patrol. Like, and by the way, Paw Patrol is not allowed. This is a no baby shark and no Paw Patrol house. And if we had a daughter, we would probably also find some girly thing that Cake and I both mutually agree we dislike a lot. But it was just, for me, it was we knew Paw Patrol was everywhere, but sitting in the vet's office when Cupcake was super little and actually seeing an episode, it's like this is the most unrealistic thing I've ever seen, and none of it makes sense, and it's just trash. And then we discovered Bluey, and it's like the clouds part, and it's it, like Daniel Striped Tiger is great, and like we would have loved to maybe not so much Sesame Street because there's Ellie doesn't like how Ellie doesn't. What's the character's name? Elmo. Elmo is not Cake's favorite. I don't know why I said Ellie. Elmo is not Cake's favorite. And he has been canonically 3 years old, and it's like yes, but as definitely one of the more popular ones because kids can relate to someone their own age if they're like 3 and the 3-year-old puppet is talking to them in a simple language they can grasp. But Kate doesn't like Elmo. She doesn't like the whole merchandising of Sesame Street, which is like, oh, well, we don't have too much Bluey merchandise either, if any. I think we had a board with stickers, that not color forms, but re-stickable stickers, and I would have preferred color forms because at least those actually keep sticking. These did not. Yeah. So let's move on to anyway. Why I love Bluey is fantastic writing. As one of those shows that can just it can inspire you. It can give you ideas. As I have a routine sometimes where if I get home and he's napping, Cupcake, and you're napping, like I will make popcorn. I will wake you up. And we will just sit on the couch together and watch Bluey and eat popcorn. And a lot of times I can't put Bluey on and walk away and have Cupcake keep interest. But if we're there eating popcorn together, he's all about it. And that always makes me happy. Yeah, this week with it being Halloween and doing pumpkins, this Wednesday I was up until like 2 in the morning. That was a terrible night for sleep. Litter boxes. I did a full litter change out Sunday, so I skipped. It was late Sunday. is after Sundays of Arcadia. So I skipped doing them there on Monday because they were still thing. Didn't do them on Halloween because it was not really time. I got so many things done. Did not instruments. I've not really been doing PvP as much. I've mostly gotten. I finished my. I got my Stormblood Allied Societies to Allied status finally, which basically I got all 3 of the Allied Societies to the max rank. And then that unlocks a quest chain, and you do that, and then you get an emote. So that was cool. And so I've just been doing the Endwalker one to level up the last of my 80 to 91 job range jobs. And then everything else is either 60 or 71. I think I pretty much have that set. Yeah. Anyway, so there's that, and let me take my oh wait, do I wanna screenshot the source, or do I wanna just screenshot the whole? Jeez, man. This is not. I'm trying to like have this be square, and it just will not square up at all. Okay, screenshot done. Cool. That's done. Weekly goals. Yeah, so um I'll I need to upload that to Reddit. Yeah. I did a Skies of Arcadia Jack-o'-lantern, which I'm pretty proud of because it is Athena's flag. And yeah, it looks pretty sick, and definitely looks better if I were to just, hey, wow, that looks a little bit better. Yeah. Anyway, no live performance. I'm going to try to have something for next week. I feel like I'm failing on the performances. They were supposed to be something super simple. Like I would practice a song like at work or something, even just singing, and I being an adult is hard. But gotta be done. So that's what we do. We do what needs to be done. And we don't do more than that. Unless we got to. Wait. Anyway, have a lovely week, everyone. And by everyone, I mean Cupcake. Love you, dude. You're the best. I hope you've enjoyed this. And we'll see next week if we have a democracy or what. But either way, we're still funding genocide, so why the hell does it matter? I would like to once more note that it is Bibi Netanyahu, Smotrich, the state of Israel, like not the Jewish people, not the religion, not any of that. It is specifically all the political crap involved. It's politicians who are making the choices to cause a war that I have issues with. I have issues with people who cause war. And Kamala Harris being up there with the Cheneys on stage, that doesn't sell. That I don't know who she's trying to sell to, but like John Stewart pointed out, the Cheneys are warmongers. That's all they do. They're warhawks. They want people to die so they can line their pockets with blood money. Like, I've lost faith in the system, and the day Bernie said, you know, hey Joe, you gonna give these guys $15 an hour? And Joe's like, yeah, Bernie, and then it didn't happen, and and then another endorsement from Bernie with no primary, like, unless we get another person like Bernie, like the Democrat, I'm gone. Like, my name may stand the rolls to vote in primaries, but like, I am the disaffected voter. I'm the one who's done, and the more both parties just alienate people, the more people are gonna be like me and not care, or care too much and cause big issues. And looking pretty scary if something like that pans out. So everyone be safe. Don't cause any riots out there. Wait your turn at the polls, and I'll see you all on the other side, unless you come by my my stream beforehand over on Twitch. Did that not work? Oh man, that's I love when things just don't work. That's where did my That's weird. Okay. Um. Huh. Maybe it broke because I. That's weird. Oh well. Blue Rogue Reservoir on Twitch. Captain Blue Rogue on all the socials and whatnot. Yeah. Anyway, take it easy and stay safe out there. Hold on to your butts.